Guys, it's Woody Mark here, coming with episode 9 of Squad Cup Run Rotations. And here I have signed Kevin Morales because I felt I needed a better right midfielder in my side. So I thought Kevin Morales was a pretty good signing. So I believe this is back in the first round, but here Remy just gets ahead, manages to get the cross in somehow. Well, it was a pretty poor clearance, but I get it out. Lukaku gets the ball. I decide to turn on him because he decided to charge on me. But I mean, the numbers are looking pretty good, but I give it to Morales. And then I notice how I could just cut inside, space inside. And then it was a pretty neat goal, showing that Kevin Morales is already worth the money that I paid for him, which isn't much these days. You can probably get him for a few hundred coins. You can probably put him as a right forward and he would do pretty effectively. But yeah, pretty cool finish. He does pretty well at right midfielder when I played with him. But Pina, a player who I need to replace, and I believe who I will replace in a future episode. Well, definitely replace in a future episode. But here, Osvaldo's on the ball. I managed to intercept, but it was a poor first touch. But it goes to Remy, and wow, he gets pretty lucky. What I feel I should do for this series is every time there's a lucky goal, I should put a piece of music in or something like that. And every time there's a nice goal, I should put a piece of music in or something. But that would deserve a piece of music for the nice goal because that was a lovely goal and worthy of watching the replay. But Remy on this game has always been a top player. Beautiful finish in the bottom right corner. Great goal, fair play to him. And by the stats you can see he deserved to win. I'm always going to have more possession because that's kind of the game I like to play. I can be a bit patient at times. But here I'm just showing the side in case you missed in previous episodes of what my team now is. You can kind of see below who's in my subs and reserves. But here with Cahill, I pass it to Shrinkaz, who's done pretty well for me. So far he's got good pace, of course. He's got 80 plus, which is more than enough. But here I do a bad ball, and this guy's called Linux HD, so I think it's that. So he must be doing a video of some sort. Must be a good player, so I already knew that I should be respecting this player, as he's likely to be half decent into FIFA. A bit like me, I guess. But here, crossed it into De Guzman. De Guzman is pretty good. He's got alright strength, so we managed to shrug off the defender slightly to win that header. And he's got, I believe he actually has good jumping. But here, Soldado on the ball. I go past one, go past another. I managed to do a fake shot forward. I fake shot it in, but unfortunately I cannot finish it off. But I felt I had to show that run because it was a pretty neat run. Like just using the basic 3-star skill moves. But here, off that skill move, Gary Cahill gets in with the header, scores to make it 2-0. And it's already looking good in this game. But down to the 66th minute, nothing much happened. He just hoofs it, but luckily I get it back. But it's all in my favour. De Guzman on the ball. He does a lovely tackle actually. But then Lucas does a bad pass, and then Jarvis in there tried to skill, failed. But as you can see, it's very tense at the moment of what's going to happen. But I completely missed the interception. He crosses it in like you do with Drogba, and Drogba's always going to win that header just because he's strength, he's powerful, got probably one of the best heading stats in the game perhaps, just because of everything put together. But yeah, pretty good goal, counted for my mistake. And you suck, his teammate was, but I'm winning, so he must be pretty bad. So, De Guzman on the ball, Moses is in there, crossing it in. Soldado takes it first time on the volley, but I have no idea what the defenders were doing. It's just one of those FIFA things where it's kind of the player that you control when you change player, they kind of back off at times. So that kind of happened and I managed to finish it off pretty easily. But here it's 3-1, I'm mainly in control, but unfortunately he manages to do what I couldn't. He goes past one with the slide tackle. He skills me with Tiote. He gets me with Cahill. But unfortunately, or it may have been the other centre-back, but unfortunately it wasn't good enough. It was a pretty good goal by him. So, fair enough. That makes it 3-2. Now here, this is a nice 4-1-2-1-2 Bundesliga team. But here I decide to just hoof it out. It's extra time, nothing really happens in this game. But before I say, if you enjoyed the video, hit like and say why in the comments below. And if you didn't, hit dislike and say why in the comments below. But here I'm running with Hernandez. I do a lovely chip through ball in to Dembele. And that makes it 1-0, and that's actually the end of the game. So it's been Woody Mark here, and I'm out. See you guys.